Hello, it's Teresa, Ketofatgurlnomore. Just wanted to come on and say hi, y'all. How are y'all doing? It's been a couple days since I made a video. I just wanted to say to all of you that struggle with trying to eat keto when you're living in a house full of people that don't, once you get the determination, the motivation, the willpower, you can do almost anything you set your mind to. I've been staying with people for a couple of weeks now, and nobody does keto but me. And they're even doing a lot of the cooking. And I just take out of, I've told them exactly, what I'm doing. They don't get it, they don't understand it. But I just eat what I can, and I have some of my own stuff in a box, and I take from that when I need fat. If I need to add some butter to something or some whipping cream to something, I just do what I got to do. But I'm sticking to my macros so it can be done. So when you feel like you can't do it because your family isn't doing it, you can. You can. Just keep telling yourself you can. Just say, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, and you'll do it. I also wanted to talk a little bit more about the emotional stuff because I started a video, I think it was over a week ago. I don't know, I'm losing my days. But one thing I was talking to my husband last night about is how different I am since I started keto. And it didn't happen overnight. It took a couple of months. But I want to say I've got confidence that I've never had before, and I walk around with my head held high now, when before I would probably just look down at the ground because I felt ugly and gross and didn't have any confidence in myself. But now I hold my head high, and I even talk to people that I never would even think to talk to before because maybe I didn't feel good enough. I don't know. I just know that when you start losing weight and you start gaining confidence, it changes you all around. It makes you feel like a better person. It makes you feel like you can do more things that you never could do before. It makes you believe in yourself like never before. And that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I could do almost anything. And I know that I'm going to finish this race. I've seen so many changes this last week in my body. I've got non-scale victories that I haven't had before. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. I haven't had good luck with the scale, I'll say that much. The scale doesn't like to move very much for me, but sorry, my husband's talking in the background. Um, but I measure myself every couple weeks, and that changes constantly. So I don't really know. I don't know if it's gonna start moving here in a couple weeks or what, but it's literally fluctuated between 212 and 215 since February the 1st. It'll move and I'll get all happy and I'll think, oh yeah, one time I went down to 211 and I'll get all happy about it, and then it'll go back up to 215 when it's that time of the month. So I've just literally stopped looking at it altogether because it's just not worth the stress for me when I see so many changes. I have a lot in here. I'm noticing that I've lost a lot of weight. You can't see it on here, but I mean, I can literally feel my collarbone, and I literally had to push in a layer of fat before to even feel my collarbone. I'm noticing differences in my clothing. My clothing is getting baggier and baggier. I don't know, to you, if there's anybody out there that's struggling with the scale like I have, just put it under the bed and leave it under there for a couple months, and then weigh yourself and see if there's a difference. And if you're seeing a difference with a measuring tape and the mirror and your clothes fitting you better, that's good enough. That is good enough. And every time I go anywhere, people that haven't seen me for a while, they always have something to say. So I know another thing is my face. My face is really changing. I can see me now, when before I felt like my cheeks were, what it was I was retaining so much water. Oh, I also wanted to tell you guys, I got off one of my other blood pressure medications. So, and I stopped taking my water pill. So I'm probably going to start retaining water here in the next couple of days, but I don't care. I want to stop taking it. I've just heard so many bad things about how it's bad for your kidneys and just other things, and so I'm going to start. At this point in time, I'm taking a half dose of the losartan, and I've been checking my blood pressure every day. Every day it's like between 120, 125 over 68, 78. So it's good. And I stopped taking the propanol, stopped taking the hydrochlorothiazide. All I'm taking is losartan. So I feel really good because I've stopped taking so many medications. Like, I don't hardly ever take ibuprofen anymore unless I've really worked out a lot and I'm just really, really sore. I do have bursitis in both of my hips, and they've been hurting a lot from all the walking because I have been walking an hour to hour and 20 minutes every single day except for yesterday because it was raining really bad and it was ugly over here, and my husband didn't want me out in the cold. He didn't want me to get sick. So I didn't walk yesterday, but I got up this morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, and he had to go to work. So one of my friends went with me, and it was a beautiful, beautiful morning. The air was crisp, and we had a good long talk. And I'm just going to keep doing it. Every day I'm going to keep walking, keep lifting the weights, keep eating the way I'm eating. My macros, I used to have, okay, this is what I used to do. For 2 months I tried it and it didn't work. I tried the higher protein keto. It didn't work for me. I know it works for a lot of others. I've spoke to so many people that it's worked for them, but it just didn't work for me. So I'm back to the higher fat. So my macros are 1440 in calories. I don't always hit it, but I try to at least hit 1300. My fat is set at 110, my protein at 70, and of course, my carbs 20. So I've been doing really good. The only time I ever go over is when it's vegetables, like because I do eat a lot of broccoli and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower, but I kind of don't feel guilty about that. When it's vegetables, I don't feel guilty when I go over on carbs. If I ate something that was bad for me and I went over on my carbs, then yeah, I would feel guilty, but I just don't. I don't. Some people don't even count their vegetable carbs. I do the net carbs also, and not the full carbs. So I do eat like the Lily's chocolate candy bars. I'll eat a couple squares when I need some extra fat. Trying to think if there's anything else I should talk about. I've 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 been doing so good. I'm just so proud of myself. For me to be able to say that I'm proud of myself, that's a major accomplishment because I've done so good in the last couple of weeks being in the kind of situation that I'm in, not being in my own home, not being able to cook my own food. I'm I'm still staying on track, and I'm still exercising, and I'm going to do this, and hopefully by October I will be down to my goal weight, which is 150. I know I still have a long way to go, but I just feel it. I just know I'm going to make it. And with all of you ladies encouraging me every day, I know I'm going to be able to do it. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I hope I can help you out. Ask any questions. If I can't, if I don't have the answer, I'll find the answer for you. Like my videos, please, and share if you want. I don't really think that my videos are good enough to share, but I mean, if you feel the need, go for it, and hit that little bell. So if you want to see my videos, they'll send you a notification telling you that I've posted a new video. So y'all have a great day, and God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.